Guys, welcome back. We are doing what do people like about you. Okay, Taurus, what do people like about you? Just with everything going on, and even the last few readings, they've been heavy, and I just felt like we should do something to make you uplift yourself, right? Help us uplift our energy. Sometimes we need to be seen through other people's eyes and the way that they see the goodness in you, right? Your energy is very heavy. I actually am having a great day and I felt really good. Your guys' energy has pulled me into a state of like, I literally want to say, fuck that, who cares what they think. I'm having a good day. If I get back into my energy, like I get really happy, I'm having a good day. Your energy feels heavy, so you guys might need a little bit of love. Alright, what do people love about Taurus? Love, like, whatever, right? The collective of Taurus. I'm getting that song. It's a beautiful morning. Ooh. Da, 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 da. And you smile. You got thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. I feel like Taurus, even in the darkest of times, you still will fix other people's crowns. I feel like you continue to push through and you thrive through the hard times, right? But even on your darkest time, I'm seeing like you guys still get up and you put on your crown. It may not be perfect, your hair's not perfect, your stuff's not perfect, but you still wear your head held high, right? But I also feel like people have noticed that when you are going through something, you're not the type of person that will go around and fucking up other people's crown just because you're going through something. You are the kind of person that when you're going through something, you go around and you will still fix a woman's crooked crown, right? You'll still give of yourself even when you have nothing to give. And I know it's detrimental when you're giving of somebody that keeps demanding and taking, but it's not detrimental when you give. And it's like when you are low on energy, right? Or you have no money and then somebody asks you for $3 and you give them your last $5. That is you telling the universe, I'm okay because I know it's going to come back to me, right? Or when you go and you donate time or you do some kind of philanthropy when you're feeling down, right? It's to remember that even when you're at your lowest, sometimes things can go lower. I can go lower, the universe says. Damn it. And that is kind of like the reason why a lot of people think, oh, people do philanthropy or they do charity work because, oh, they have so much to give. No. Understand that from what I've seen and from what a lot of people have seen, people that have more than they need are very cheap. It usually is the people that have next to nothing that will be there for you. I tell you, when I have nothing left and somebody's like, oh, I don't have anything to eat, I'll be like, I'll share my last bag of beans with you. Let me cook them for you. Let me make them great. Like, I will feed you, right? And I think that is innately in a lot of people, but it's especially innately like in Hispanic communities. That is, I think, a thing we see more than not. We always want to make sure everybody's fed, kids are fed, everybody's fed. If I have a bag of beans, then that's what we're eating, and then we'll have enough for everybody, right? Tortillas, bags, rice and beans is what we're going to be eating. If it's a good day, then we'll have eggs, right? But being able to give when you don't have anything and saying, you know what, this person has less than me, right? Or this person is in need. Even if I'm in need, who cares? It's about giving, and I feel like this is how you guys are, Taurus. You guys will give even when you don't have to. You don't have, right? Because it really is like, look, you can be lower. right? Imagine and envision. I feel like you guys are really good at manifesting. You guys are really good at imagining like the kind of lives you guys want to live. You guys are really good at imagining ideas. You guys are very creative, and you guys are really good at envisioning like the things you want to do. So like projects, I'm hearing trips, like road trips, and the ring light for me is turning purple. My ring light doesn't change color, it just changes for me sometimes. So right now I'm seeing it change purple. So there's a lot of creativity in your third eye. There's a lot of visions that you guys have, and some of you guys don't even realize that this is your gift, and you've been using your gift for a really long time. You thought you guys were a muggle. Really, you're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, see, it just switched back to white again. I feel like you guys are really good at envisioning things. I feel like you guys are really good at manifesting things, but you see them in your mind's eye, and then you call it out to the universe, and it comes in really quickly. I feel like you guys are very good at basically putting pen to paper and making things happen, is what I'm getting, right? Yeah. Let's get one more. I'm still getting it. It's a beautiful morning. I think some of you guys might be, if you're not, you're not. But some of you guys might be morning people. And if you're not like morning people, like when you think of morning people, you think, oh, they wake up early and they go out and maybe. But I think of like as morning people, like when you wake up fine. Like you wake up okay. I would consider myself a morning person normally. I have an Aries that is absolutely no. Like it doesn't matter what time you wake them up. They are hating it. They are grumpy. They're not happy. It does not matter what you do. I'm more of it's like, it's morning. And then, you know, stuff happens and I'm like, oh, right? But I consider myself a morning person. But I don't wake up at 7 in the morning. Well, 8 in the morning. I wake up at 8 in the morning. And yeah, I'm a morning person. I'm also a nighttime person, so I don't know. Joy and delight. People find being around you, they find so much joy and delight. But I also feel like they are able to have their inner child come out, right? And if they don't, they're able to watch you connect with your inner child. Some of you guys could have a lot of animals, a couple cats, maybe a dog, and you guys allow your inner child to come out and play. And people, I was gonna say envy that, but I feel like it's not necessarily envy. They just wish that they could tap into that, because envy for me is like when they want to take it from me, right? When they admire that, is because they want to be like you, right? They want to be like Mike. I feel like people really admire how your fiery energy and how you're able to allow yourself to have those inner child moments and allow yourself to appreciate the fun times and not give a shit. You know, they say act your age. No. What do you mean? Why would I act my age? I have an inner child. Like, I want to go have fun. At what point did we start, you know, delegating, oh, you can't do this anymore, you're too old for that? Why? Here comes my cat. He's been very needy this morning. I think he just wants to go out, but I don't want to let him out because it's going to be 115 today, and I get really worried about him. But he's over here like, ma'am, just let me go. Just let me be free. No, sorry, sir. Yep. He comes and kisses my ass, and then he goes to the door to see if I'm going to buy into the bullshit. I might have to call my daughter because he's... Hang on. Giselle! He gets... Yeah. Anyway. Alright, let's clarify. Do I have these? Let's turn it. It looked like there was more reversals than there was. Let's clarify. Thorns. Can you take Percy and close the door so I can finish my reading? Thank you, honey. That went right back in. Yeah, we got the Emperor. Yeah. You don't need anyone to fucking tell you what to do. You don't need, you're tired of people coming in and delegating and telling you what to do. You weave your own crown. I feel for a lot of you guys, I could be talking to a lot of divorcees, single women, right? You don't need an emperor, especially a negative energy, or I'm hearing the patriarchy, to be honest with you. That negative looked upon energy to weave your own crown. I feel like in the past, a lot of you guys might have like allowed relationships to basically tell you what you were and who you were and who you should be. And the truth is that especially in certain like Hispanic communities, you're told basically that you're meant to get married and be in the kitchen, and that's what you're meant to do, and you're not meant to be inspired to be something else, right? I know that's a lot in a lot of other cultures. I just don't know, because I wasn't raised in that culture. I was raised in a Hispanic culture, right? A Latin culture. And so, and then when you realize that, you get into relationships, and yeah, you're told you're meant to allow men to lead, and then you get with people that don't know how to lead. So then all of a sudden you're the man, and now you're being pitted against, right? Because they're like, well, you don't follow. Why would I follow someone? You keep getting lost. You keep doing stupid shit. You don't know how to fucking lead. So now I'm in my masculine. I'm more masculine than you. Now we're fighting, and it's just not business, right? There goes my first marriage, right? And then you get into the second one and you allow that to lead, but then they only know how to lead in finances, but then it's cold. And you're in a marriage, but it's fine financially, but you're alone. That's a very sad feeling, right? So then you ended up saying, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking create my own crown and be my own leader, because that's, at this point, as of right now, there isn't anybody that has been able to step up and hasn't been able, and even if you are with someone, you are still creating your own crown. It feels like you're not, even if you're in a relationship, you're very independent, and you're allowing yourself to put on your own crown. You don't need anybody to make your crown for you. You don't need anybody to tell you who you are. You know who you are, and you're crowning yourself as that, right? Allowing yourself to be who you are. And I feel cool for who you are with the Hierophant in reverse, and imagine and envision. You guys have broken out of the box. You guys have broken out of what everybody thinks that should be what it should be. You're not there. Nobody's able to put you into a certain box. And what I mean by a certain box is like, oh, she's this, oh, they're that, oh, they're this. Every time they try to put you into a box and label it this, you broke out of that, right? You're no longer doing things the way society or the patriarchy or whatever it is, right? Because honestly, we have a lot of, I won't go into that right now, but you've broken out of every single box that anybody has put you into, and you're no longer doing things the way people say they should be done. And because of that, people are sitting there judging you, talking shit about you, which is fine. That's okay. Let them speak. Let them speak. That really doesn't hurt you. It really doesn't affect you. If anything, all they're doing is causing you to have more blessings come your way, and it's taking from them. Right? You're no longer, with Hierophant in the reverse, I feel like you're no longer catering to it's almost like normalcy is what I heard. You're no longer catering and it's not like, people that act a certain way because they want to be a certain way. I don't feel like you guys are acting. This is just who you are, and you just don't give a fuck who likes it and who doesn't anymore, right? I don't think you're acting, you're doing something forcefully. This is just how you are, and people have come to either love or hate you. But you're not changing for anyone. It's almost like I wake up and this is what I do, and this is what I'm going to continue to do, and this is what feels good to me, so this is what I'm going to continue to do, right? We might have to tweak it in the future, but it has nothing to do with the fact that it means I'm growing, right? I continue to grow. My ideas change because I see proof of different, and so I continue to evolve. People grow, and other people be like, oh, they're so hypocritical. Wow, because I continue to grow, and so my thought form has evolved. How is that hypocritical? So then I've been a hypocrite since I was a little kid because my thought form has changed quite a bit, right? Yeah. Okay. Clarifying joy and delight. You have the moon in reverse. I feel like you've done your healing and you've allowed the truths that are you and the truth about other people to no longer, I'm telling you, you no longer give a shit. You've dealt with your truths. And you're also like dealing with your truths about other people and the truth about how they saw you, and you don't care anymore. You don't care. You are absolutely allowing yourself to be happy. The Ten of Presents is the Ten of Pentacles, which is happily ever after. The Ten of Pentacles for me is endgame. Happy career, happy life. And if you're a single woman with 5 cats or 5 dogs, or you have grown children, that's your happy family. The happy family is not, remember, you're out of the box. A happy family is not a husband and 2 kids and 2.5 kids. I guess the 0.5 is the dog. I consider my animals full one. I have a ton. Anyway, yeah, with the moon in reverse, and you don't have to hide who you are anymore because you don't give a fuck, Taurus. 0 fucks given, okay? 0. You no longer care or cater to other people's thoughts, ideas of who you should be or who you want to be or blah blah blah. You no longer care. You no longer care. You're living your life freely, passionately, and enjoying the fruits of like what you've been building, right? People can see this and be like, oh, she's childish, but it really is like you connecting with your inner child. People now, even now, when they're like, you're too old to trick or treat. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm too old to trick or treat. Like, why wouldn't I be able to trick or treat as an adult? Why? That makes no sense. Where did that come from? You're too old to trick or treat. What? Bro, no. But you are creating your own happily ever after with the 10 of Pentacles here. And the 8 of Potions, because you've walked away from anything and anyone. You walk away. You're good at closing contracts. You're good at ending things. Like if they don't work the way that they need to be working, if you're not receiving what you need, you're not staying behind. You're moving forward, and you're not allowing anything or anyone, or labels especially, to hold you back, right? I love this. I think people see you as abundant, or they're going to, even if you're, yeah. Okay, that's awesome, Taurus. I'm gonna get you guys some, I don't know, advice? Not really advice. I guess guidance. Abundance. See, what did I say? It wasn't even in the reading, but I felt it. I felt like there's abundance coming in because you allowed yourself to be exactly who you are, and you didn't change. You didn't change for who people said you needed to. Right? Anything else for Taurus? Abundance is coming in for you. Focus. Yep. You're fully focused. You're fully focused on exactly what it is that you want, but you're doing it your way. You're doing it exactly your way. And your third eye is so active right now. Your crown chakra, everything. It's spot on. It's amazing. Yep. And there are changes coming. Yeah, there's pleasure coming in. There's pleasure. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Taurus. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.